And hello everybody, welcome back to British Stand. There has been a lot of stuff to talk about recently with regard to the whole Ukraine situation and the UK being dragged even more into it. Now I do have my beliefs on that, but I'll probably save it for another video. Today we're going to be looking at what Nigel Farage said as he appeared on LBC this morning with regard to Zelensky. He hit out against him and then of course stated that he will be signing a peace deal. We're going to be going through that video of course in today's video and reacting, so do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more British content, but let's take a little look at what Farage has said with regard to Zelensky in that row on Friday, and did state that he will be signing a peace deal. Have a watch.
I actually think good is going to come of Friday. Zelensky is going to sign the deal, and the real worry I've got, Alex, isn't about appeasement, it's about how do we put together a security package that absolutely makes sure that Putin can't do this again. And I think we're edging in the right direction.
Just to clarify, do you agree that the President and Vice President bullied President Zelensky?
I think President Zelensky was very unwise to tell the Americans what would happen to them if they didn't back him. I think it was unwise. Yeah, sure, Vance and Trump bit back. But I think in diplomatic terms, I think Zelensky played it very badly. And it's very interesting that even Peter Mandelson, the British ambassador, is making very, very similar points.
Well, he's suggesting Zelensky should return to Washington.
He will. And he will. Mandelson is right. And he will. I think what came out of Friday...
You don't see anything intemperate in Trump's language at all?
Whether there was or whether there wasn't, we're heading towards peace. We're heading towards peace. It's a good thing, not a bad thing. Would you treat a
guest like that?
I wouldn't expect a guest to be rude to me in my own house. Absolutely not. I would expect a guest to treat me with respect. It doesn't mean that, for a minute that Vance and Trump, I'm not defending what they did.
So you are critical of what they did, Mr. Farage?
Do we want peace?
Of course we want
or should
peace,
we spend weeks talking about what happened?
You did say you wouldn't defend what they did, so you wouldn't behave in that fashion.
I try not to.
What does that mean? So you might?
Nick, this is irrelevant. This is where we all go wrong. We're all focusing on the row that happened. Maybe the row was bound to happen anyway. Zelensky wasn't ready, maybe for this, and perhaps the Americans weren't ready for it either. I don't know.
I agree totally with Nigel Farage there, entirely on the situation. I do get Zelensky's point with regard to Ukraine. I do get them on what they want to do in terms of their side of the deal. I understand that. I'm not against it. But more so on the UK side of things, I'm massively against putting our young men on the front lines. As a nation for a long time, we've tried to unmasculate men. But now, in times of trouble, we're trying to bring them to the forefront and to fight for this country. I'm absolutely against that and that decision that was being made by Keir Starmer yesterday. But I do think Donald Trump does have, and JD Vance does have, their best interests at heart. They're wanting peace, of course. But Zelensky will need to sign some sort of a peace deal going forward. But we'll see what comes of it. But I absolutely agree with what Nigel Farage said in that interview. Guys, do let me know your thoughts on the whole situation, the row on Friday. Do let me know your thoughts on the UK's imminent involvement by the looks of things from Keir Starmer. And do you think there is going to be a peace deal signed imminently? Again, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all later. Take care. Peace.